Hello, everyone. Hola, mundo. Welcome, world. And welcome to Voces Poderosas 2023. I'm Jackie Bouvier, and I'm shining the light on our nation's most potent voices of influence. I am creating a movement that is inspiring and empowering our Latinidad through powerful and influential voices. Voces Poderosas. It is a transformative miniseries that features trailblazers, spearheads, catalysts, pioneers. All of these professionals have insightful wisdom that will inform, empower, and help catapult you and I to the next level. So, without further ado, I'm excited today because I have the grand honor and pleasure of introducing to you Raul Mendoza. He's a people person, he's a help people, spark ideas, inspire change. He's head of people and talent acquisition at Layer One Media. He is so outstanding. Oh my gosh, you guys, I see him everywhere on social media. I get on LinkedIn, it's like Raul here, Raul there, Raul. I'm like, is this guy, right? Well, let's find out. Raul, thank you for coming on to Voces Poderosas. I'm pleased and honored to have you. You are a powerful influencer, let me tell you. And I know that you have so much to share. Why don't you tell us about yourself? Tell us who you are. What is your story? And what does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you? And then tell us a little bit of what the culture is that you are immersed in and who you are. Hola, Raul. Bienvenido.
Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much. It's such a privilege and honor to be here. And yeah, just to introduce myself, I'm Raul Mendoza, and I'm head of people here at Layer One. And I've been in the talent acquisition space over 20 years in a variety of capacities with various types of organizations. And to answer the question why Hispanic Heritage Month is so important and so near and dear to me is it's a reminder of the sacrifice that my mom and dad made in coming to this great country many years ago. This would have been in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. They heard of opportunities happening here in Wisconsin with American Motors Corporation, and they had dreams of opportunity and having more. And so they came here, they made the journey here, and I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be have had the pleasure of doing the good work that I've done in talent acquisition all these years had they not made that journey. So to me, Hispanic Heritage Month speaks of sacrifice and journey that my parents made, Martha Mendoza and Raul Mendoza, or Marta Mendoza and Raul Mendoza, to come here and pioneer a new way of life for them, but also for their children. I'm the oldest of three children. I have two sisters, and they went as far west, as far north as possible here.
And
And
cold.
it's cold, but it's been a pleasure living here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, all these years.
Awesome. What can you share as a professional in your industry or experiences that can help positively encourage, empower, or shed light on professional Latinos? As I was mentioning to you earlier before we were recording, all of these Latinos out there that are the younger generation that look up to you.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I would say to my Latino and Latina counterparts here is uh, our our heritage, our culture is one of passion and it's one of connection. And more, I'm seeing Latinos of different kinds, from different countries, from all over the world. Uh, I see them as bridge builders in industry. And wherever I'm at, and maybe it's because I'm in talent acquisition. I myself am a connector and a bridge builder with talented individuals for opportunities with organizations like Layer One. But I'm just seeing at the cross section of technology and innovation, Latinos really rising to the occasion. And, there's, about 18% of the overall population is about Hispanic. But only about 8% of jobs in high tech are occupied by Latinos. So the encouraging thing that I'm seeing is this trend where Latinos are taking an interest in STEM opportunities and jobs, and are excited to bring ideas to the table and are rising to the occasion. So that's phenomenal, and I want to continue to encourage that, and to encourage the passion that, one of the reasons the CEO that I work with brought me on here at Layer One was to infuse passion, energy, and excitement. And I really do think that is characteristic of Latino culture. It's one of passion, it's one of energy. We energize the things that we touch. I mean, even just hearing you introduce me and introduce the series, and why I believe it's gaining so much momentum is because Latinos bring energy. They bring passion to what it is that they touch. And I think that's a value add for any organization. So I want to encourage Latinos all over to bring their passion, bring their energy to the work that they're doing. And that's going to create opportunities for others. That's going to create a bridge of connection and innovation, and spark ideas in tech and in other industries.
Wow, that was powerful. That was so good. I love it. I don't think we've talked so much about that passion and energy that we bring, and I think that's powerful. It's such a huge asset. It's such a competitive advantage, correct? That we have.
Absolutely.
That
Absolutely. Yeah. I was
Go
just going
ahead.
to say, just to continue in that vein, I think so, passion and energy, and I think that employers recognize that. I think they recognize there's something different that Latinos bring in terms of passion, in terms of vulnerability as well, and work ethic, and ideation. We're disruptors,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe, by nature. And what I would say to encourage Latinos as well, I believe we've done a good job of coming to the table in these ways when it comes to tech and innovation. I would say let's continue to elevate our voices. Let's continue to speak those ideas with courage and kindness. I think it's one thing to get to the table, but then once we get to the table, we need to start speaking our ideas and saying the things that need to be said, because that's what's going to spark change and excitement. And we make we move people with our words, and we move people, and people can feel the emotion and the energy and the things that we convey and communicate. So we need to be bold in sharing those ideas and engaging in 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 significant, meaningful conversations to move things forward.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you, do you still think that we have something that needs to be achieved as Latinos? In other words, from your
Mm.
perspective and from your talent acquisition side, right? What do we still need to achieve as Hispanic or Latinos?
I guess specifically in the technology kind of space, when it comes to, as I kind of cited that, uh, the statistic of, only 8% of jobs in high tech are held by
Mhm,
Hispanics. I believe that there's such an opportunity for Latinos to step up to the
mm,
plate there and really bring their ideas, really bring their passion, their energy, and really disrupt the industry. Like yourself, I think bringing these
definitely.
ideas, you got an idea to create this movement, based off of just wanting to help your daughter out with her college kind of experience, and kind of thinking about the future and her employment, and you just moved on it, you just executed on
Mhm.
it. And I just think that um right now there's that kind of opportunity, that ripe opportunity for Latinos to step up and bring their ideas, like you just did. You're an example of that.
Oh, wow.
And just being able to um, seeing that more and more, even if we feel that we don't understand the space completely, even if we don't have all the knowledge base or all the credibility, because we haven't built a following. I think we need to start moving on ideas. And even just from a social media perspective, I've been playing around with social media in the last year, and I've seen the power of it to attract talent, diverse talent across the board, including Latinos. And I think it's a powerful platform to really influence and attract and to share ideas and to disrupt. I think that's one way that the Latino community can really have their voice heard. I think that, yeah, it's so exciting to me because I believe that we've got a seat at the table. And I think with everything that's happened in the world, there's more of a spotlight on diversity and inclusion, and there's more active, practical work that organizations are taking to make sure that no one is marginalized and everybody has opportunity. And I think that work's not done, but I believe that it's been significant progress. And I think that now we've got a seat at the table in a way that we've never had before. And let's make the most of it. Let's speak up. Let's share those ideas. Let's share that passion. Even if we don't know all of what we're getting into, let's just move on the idea. And that passion, that excitement, it's going to disrupt things. It's going to maybe create a little bit of chaos, but that's okay. That's life. That's life. And what that does is it kind of blows the dust off of old, it kind of creates new vision and new passion for things. Or it causes us to realize, okay, this is something that we've been doing for a while, and you know what, this doesn't work anymore. And let's do something different. Thanks for bringing that, Jackie. Thanks for bringing that, Raul. And let's keep going with this conversation. And I think if we're bold and courageous in that respect, we're going to see things happen that we've never seen before, and we're going to make strides in this area, not just for Latinos, but for cultures everywhere, as we are bold in taking these steps forward.
Wow, that's awesome. What a blessing it is to listen to your story and your insight. And I love everything that you have shared, Raul. You have an energy that is incomparable. I love it. And I'm inspired by you, and I know many out there are as well. So thank you so much for being here at Voces Poderosas 2023. And I'm genuinely excited to hear and see what everyone has to say about this interview because I loved it. And you have a lot to share and say. And I know that there's a lot that we're going to do together moving forward. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Jackie. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.